Jello.
I'm going to the beach with a friend. Where it is? Welcome to today's motherfucking adventure. Hey guys, so I'm finally in the car. I know it took me a while to get in here. So you guys know who I am. My name is Zen, and this is Xenia. I know we didn't plan that. She's just a female version of me, kind of. But she's a Libra, so.
I'm a Libra.
She's a little sexual.
Well, because I have some Scorpio in me.
I have Scorpio too. My Pluto's in Scorpio.
I have 3 in my chart for Scorpio. I have 3. That's my majority. That's why I'm a freak.
That's bad.
Boy.
The boy. So we're talking about emotional shit right now.
So when because I have group therapy and individual therapy, they're like, you need to satisfy your own needs. And for so long, you were with someone for 5 years that you were giving them everything and they weren't returning the favor. And I feel like you're used to that. So the boy I'm just used to that. So the guy I chose now is kind of like the same thing, you know? And the communication's not there and I'm asking for it and he's not giving it to me. And it's like, you deserve to get your needs met. And it was just nice to get that the validation, because I feel like the past, it wasn't like that. I feel like we're in a podcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's the truth, because what she said, it's a girl or a guy, the therapist?
They're girls.
They're girls. So, yeah, it's legit. Like, it's the way that human mind works and how we are. I'm obviously not a scientist or I know that stuff, but like, just from my experience, like, we grow to know a certain way on how to live, as in like our manners, like our everyday like routine, you know, our scheduling. So when it comes down to like a relationship and you're like, all right, this person gave me this person loved me in this way, then like she said, you feel like that's the way you should be loved.
Right. And then what's crazy is that, because yesterday I had my therapy session 101, and she unfolded that my ex wasn't really like a significant other. He was more of a parent. And it was, like how he was towards me, like when we would get in an argument or something, he would just put me in my place and made me feel like I was like a child. And that's kind of how it was. Remember when I said like my parents are very they're very religious, and it was like, go to your room, like you don't have a say so. So like, and that's kind of how he was. And it's interesting, like, I don't know, I love therapy, because it's interesting realizing like, wow, this whole time I thought like I was in a healthy relationship, but little did I know it's literally what I grew up with, you know? So it is kind of like when they say you kind of date like who your parents are, you know, in a way. Yeah. It's kind of true, because I'm trying to break that cycle and see how that goes. And
that's what I was about to say, because you know how when you have any type of situation where you need to find change within, but you don't like it because it feels wrong, right? That's basically what you have to go through, because you're gonna have a huge shift and transition to something that you're not used to, which is of course. And then you're attracted to
those people, so you're trying to fight that too.
Yeah, so that's why people will get so confused and they're like, "Why am I so attracted to all these fuck boys?" Right. And all the people, damn, our phones just keep falling.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't understand. Yeah, and then it's like, the reason you're attracted to that is because you've been surrounded by that. You get with someone that's a drug addict because you're fucking uncles and everything were drug addicts.
You really?
Sorry, it's just it's not a good one, but it just all depends on you. Because there's been times where I'm like, someone gives me like the love, like I'm not gonna say his name, but the guy that was like kind of obsessive. I'm like, that's something that you want. You want someone that communicates. You want someone that brags about you and stuff. But like, I still want someone that's gonna be hard for me to get. I don't want it to be super easy for me. I want to be like, no, I want to chase you. I want to chase you. I don't want to be like, well, here it is on a fucking platter. And like, no, I still want to have like that feeling where it's like, all right, you're like on edge. Do you really want this? But like, you do want it, so I'm gonna make you want this.
Yeah, and this is the thing why I'm so attracted to this guy instead of my ex. My ex was like never jealous. Oh, go do your thing. Like, didn't care. Wouldn't even text me when I'm out, you know. And like, in a way, like I was like, oh, I'm independent. Like, you know, like he gives me my space. But then what liked me about this one is like he's actually like very aggressive and like, you know, he's different. But in a way, I feel like we're just not compatible.
You're right now, just look at it as a math problem. So you got the first equation, which was the communicator. He was giving you affection, right?
Yeah, so he was giving me affection, but he didn't like. He never. I would go like. Never once would he like go to Gilroy to go see me. And if I would be like, I don't want to go to Santa Cruz, he'd be like, don't make me feel guilty for driving over that. I don't want to. So he never like made exactly.
That's no. But anyway, so like you got the first, which was the communication and like the affection when you did get it. Plus, now the aggression, which is what you have. You're the equal sign, because without you, nothing gonna be perfect, you know. Yeah. But anyways, so it's that you got your communication, you got your affection. Now you felt the aggression. Now you just need to get.
But now I'm trying to get that communication with him.
No, you're not trying to get it from him.
I'm not getting it.
You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. You got look at so him plus him. You're the equal sign, and now you have to get someone that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it's either this guy fucking not changes, but evolves and learns that. Because sometimes what you gotta do is you gotta back off and distance yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna
give him that because it's like if you keep coming back, it's fucking common sense.
Right.
If you're in a relationship and for 4 years and you keep coming back and forth whenever they fuck up, and they're mentally they start thinking, all right, if I do this, it doesn't matter because this bitch is always gonna come back.
Right.
She's always gonna come back. So it's like for you to like him do something specific and you like, hey, can you just communicate with me? Because I just want you to communicate. I wanted to let you know I was going to go out tonight. Maybe you could have came with me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you didn't communicate with me. All right? So now he's trying to reciprocate on your ass so you can actually hit him up now, probably. Like, no, you got to wait. Yeah. And have him. And this is this is like a test. You got to always have these tests because it's like, at this moment, if he doesn't actually try to like come for you, it's just like... He doesn't really care.
Exactly.
He doesn't care, and it's just and that's unfortunate, but he doesn't care. I was just talking to my friend about this yesterday. Her name's Nej. Well, her name's Jen, but I call her
and
Nej.
This is the thing. I told him once like you don't care, and he's like, why are you assuming that? And I'm just like, based off your actions, you don't care. And he's like, you need to stop assuming. I'm just like.
Next time, don't tell him that you don't care, because I know when people tell me that I don't care, I'm like, trust me, I do. It's just that I'm not able to. I don't know how to show it. Just say like. You always have to detail things.
And this is the thing. He was like, stop assuming. I was like, then what am I assuming? And prove it to me wrong. That's what I said.
Okay, that's good too. So
like,
something I would do would just be
what am I assuming? Tell me.
Just be like, hey, so from what you did yesterday about you not communicating with me, from that happening, you're making me feel as if you don't care. And they'd be like, well, I do care. I'm like, all right, well, for you saying that, all right, I could believe you, because someone to grow, we need that trust and we need that reliability on each other. But if you're not giving it to me, then unfortunately, I'm going to just fight it with myself, and I'm going to just go.
Yeah,
and then they get scared and they'll be like, don't go. And
no,
then
but this is like pushing
you.
me back. Like, I'm over. I've communicated so much. But did you see the horoscope that I sent you this morning? To like back the fuck up, and eventually they will.
Send me?
I sent it to the group message. In the group message, it says like I've been forceful in communication. It literally says on my horoscope today, I've been forceful with communication.
You have to get on the way to your right side.
Oh, I can't fuck my life. Okay. Can I go?
I didn't read that, but
yes.
no, what did I? And it's weird how I just told you earlier.
And it said to just wait on it, and they will.
And what did I just tell you earlier? It's so weird how it's like communication, or like it can't.
Communication.
It can't be forced. It has to be natural.
But retrograde fucked me up because it was in the communication.
Okay. So it's like I was just talking to my friend about this. She said that we like to. All right. So what I was talking about. All right. So like, all right. I have two things that I have to say. So the first thing was that I feel like it's gonna sound really bad. But when you get to know someone, I feel like sometimes we should create an argument on purpose.
To see their temperament?
Not to see their temperament, whatever. But just to see how they react. Like, they're going to be petty. Because there's been times, like, these couple of times where these guys that I've tried to give them, like, potential, like, potential bae, you know? Yeah. And then I don't give them what they want. They turn into this whole new person where I'm like, whoa, where the fuck did this come from? Right. So it's like, it's good to know that stuff. But also, when it comes to the retrograde, or it comes to you being a Libra, sometimes we're like, I'm sorry, I'm acting like this, I'm a Libra. Or if I'm like having like a bad day, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just a Gemini. Like, what the fuck? No, like, you still are in control of it. You can enhance it. Like my brother, whenever he's mad, he's like, I'm sorry, it's just I'm like very aggressive because I'm a Scorpio. Yes, you're a Scorpio, but you still have the mental power and capability of controlling yourself to use that aggression to something positive. Hey, you're mad right now, pissed off. Fucking, you could be the next fucking MMA championship. Like, put your aggression towards something else.
Yeah.
Right now, like, the retrograde, you, as a Libra, because you guys have the blue moon fall within that, you guys could have taking the time to enhance those emotions instead of letting, because some people let it overwhelm themselves. So that's
I let it overwhelm me.
Unbalanced, yeah, and
No.
it's not bad, but it's next time it happens, it's gonna be so like empowering because you're the first time it happened. It's all experience. It's all a learning experience. So you're gonna be like, I did not like the way I fucking felt last time. So I'm sure you're gonna be like, I want to like learn more about it.
Yeah, but the thing is though, is that this is the thing about Libras. When one thing in our life is like fucked up, like my thing was my love life, if it's unbalanced.
Sorry. There's a huge sign that said divorce helpline. All right, continue.
So like for Libras, like if one's like area of your life is fucked up, we focus on it so much to get it balanced. So my thing was, he was lacking communication, and I needed that. Like that's something I needed, like in a relationship, and the fact that he wasn't, it was just eating me up. And the thing is, I suck at communication, so the way I would like do it was all wrong, and it just made me feel so unbalanced that it just makes you go crazy. Like for Libra, we want the stability, we want the consistency, we want to balance every area in our life, and when that doesn't fall like how we want it, we lose our shit. Because we're so used to being stable. It's fucking ridiculous.
I know what you mean. Anyways, for example, like the situations I've been going through, you should be happy that the things are happening in the beginning, because what if you guys were together for a long time and then suddenly like communication was lost and all of this, like, because what he's doing is getting comfortable. So this is how he is when he's comfortable. Like, oh, this is my girl. We could talk when I want to talk.
Right. And
like,
I'm just like,
no.
no.
Like, no, like, I believe the chase should be throughout your whole relationship. Like, until you guys die, if you guys ever do become something huge. I want sushi.
Have you had breakfast?
I haven't eaten.
I haven't eaten either.
I had a protein shake? Or a drink, protein shake.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are, mysterious.
We made it to the beach. We're enjoying our environment, our surroundings.
Maybe you should kick him out and get free. Don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. You're gonna lose. You ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I got it.